Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're digging into a real piece of gunpla history, the HGUC RMS-106 Hi-Zack.
Ah, yes, a foundational kit.
Absolutely. I mean, this was one of the first 12 high-grade Universal Century kits ever released. It kind of helped set the stage for the whole 144th scale, didn't it?
It really did. And in the lore, the Hi-Zack itself was so important. It was the core mass production unit for the Titans during the Gryps Conflict, a real backbone for their forces.
Right, the backbone. Okay, so this kit specifically, when did it come out?
This one dropped back in June 2000. Price was about 1,000 JPY. And yeah, it was a general retail release. Pretty easy to find back then.
June 2000, wow. And size-wise?
It stands about 14.3 centimeters tall, so roughly 5.6 inches. And straight out of Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, of course.
Zeta, classic. So, thinking about that 2000 release date, how does the kit's engineering, reflect that era? What should builders expect if they pick one up now?
Well, you definitely see the early HGUC design philosophy. The head, for instance, it's on a ball joint, so you get full rotation, which is good, but the tilt is pretty limited. That's typical for the time.
Okay. And the limbs?
The arms use peg connections. They can swing a full 360 degrees and lift horizontally maybe 70 degrees. Elbows get a decent 90-degree bend.
90 degrees, not bad for back then. What about the waist? I know some old kits were basically bricks.
Yeah, well, this one does have waist rotation, but it's minimal. Still, honestly, that was a step up from kits that had none at all.
An improvement, right? Baby steps.
Exactly. Knees bend about 70 degrees. And the feet, well, the feet are there. Not a whole lot of movement. You'll also find some seam lines, forearms, legs, the backpack usual suspects for kits of that vintage. Need a bit of work for a perfect finish.
So a bit of classic modeling work involved. But I heard a cool feature is weapon compatibility.
Oh yeah, that was a great touch. You can easily equip it with weapons from other Zaku kits, like the Heat Hawk or maybe a different beam rifle. Really opens up customization.
Nice. That's always fun. So what exactly comes in the box besides the Hi-Zack parts?
Okay, so you get the Hi-Zack itself, obviously. Then its signature Zaku Machine Gun Kai.
The updated one, right?
Yep. You also get the shield and hands, one pair of weapon-holding hands, and crucially, one right trigger finger hand, plus a sticker sheet for details.
A solid package for 2000. Now, let's talk about the Hi-Zack mobile suit itself. The lore is interesting here. It looks so much like a Zeon Zaku.
It really does.
Right.
But here's the twist. Despite the look, it was actually developed by Anaheim Electronics for the Earth Federation forces.
Anaheim figures, they play all sides.
Pretty much. They actually use data from the old Xeon MS-06 F2 Zaku 2 Type F2 to develop it. So Xeon Tech fighting for the Federation, essentially.
Wild. And it saw a lot of action?
Oh, absolutely. It was the mainstay for the Titans, like we said. But they also ended up being used by Neo-Zeon forces later on, probably captured units mostly.
Okay, so it was everywhere. Did it bring any innovations to the table, technologically speaking?
Yes, actually. This is a key point. The Hi-Zack was the first mass-production mobile suit to feature a panoramic monitor and a linear seat as standard.
Wow, the wraparound screen and the improved cockpit layout?
Yeah.
That's huge for a grunt suit.
It really was. Better pilot awareness, better control, theoretically. But there was a catch. A big one.
Oh, what was that?
Its generator, it was pretty low powered. So low, in fact, that it couldn't supply power to both the beam rifle and the beam saber at the same time.
Seriously, you had to choose. Beam rifle or beam saber?
Exactly. Pilots had to make a constant tactical decision in the heat of battle. Huge limitation.
Man, that changes everything. Imagine being Jared Mesa or Kakarkan Kakuler or Sarah Zabirov.
Yeah.
Some of the known pilots having to constantly juggle power. That adds such a layer of tension.
Definitely makes you appreciate the pilot's skill, right?
Absolutely. If you're enjoying this kind of deep dive into Gundam tech and model kits, definitely hit that subscribe button. We do this kind of exploration all the time.
And just a quick note for transparency, this audio you're hearing is generated using Gemini AI. If you happen to catch any mistakes or anything that sounds off, please do let us know in the comments. We'll try our best to look into it and make corrections, workload permitting.
Right. So thinking about that, Hi-Zack, how do you think that combination of advanced cockpit tech but with that critical power flaw actually shaped combat tactics in Zeta? And maybe how does that whole story translate into how we appreciate the model kit today?
It's a great point to ponder. It really highlights how these early designs, even with their limitations, had such a massive impact, both in the story's universe and on the evolution of gunplay itself. These kits, even the older ones, they carry a lot of history.